Thanks for having us tonight. We're here to give you a demonstration of Yoshinkan Aikido, martial art. My name is Jason Moore. I've been studying Aikido now for about 16 years at dojo just down at Yonge and Gerard, actually. My instructor, Takeshi Kameda, has been studying for about 50 years, and I hope you enjoy what we have to show you tonight. It's going to be a little bit of a different format. I'll give you a bit of a background on Aikido and some of the principles about how it works, and we'll kind of just take you through a bit of a tutorial of how the martial art works, and go from there. Hope you enjoy it. Listen. Now my partner Elie here is a bit of a celebrity here, so I guess he needs no introduction. But, Aikido is actually a martial art founded with the samurai in Japan, and its founding arts are based on the need for the samurai to have a defense when he loses his sword. So it is a defensive art. It's built around principles of circular motion, harmony, joint manipulation, and throwing techniques. And the purpose of all of that is to help the practitioner align their body in such a way as they can focus their mind, body, and energy into a single pinpoint and allow them to control their opponent without the need for muscle and power and strength and so forth. So just if you could, Elie, just to give you an idea of how that applies, if I want to move Elie, and I take the approach of sort of an unstructured push, this type of thing, or this type of thing, it's going to come down to a battle of strength in terms of whether or not I'm successful. However, if I take a different approach and organize my body a little bit differently, structure it to a single point of focus, and focus that point into the proper location, I can successfully move him with little or no energy. So that sort of principle is how Aikido works, and what we're going to kind of take you through is how do you get to that. So how does that principle become an actual martial art? So Yoshinkan Aikido, our style is a bit of a structured style, so it breaks things down through a series of basic movements, which I'll get Elie just to show you as I talk a bit here. So the basic movements are designed to, go ahead just at your own pace, designed to help the student understand how to organize their body, and what they're building up is a strong center line. So similar, I guess, to a dancing concept where you're looking for a strong framework, and being able to move that framework through space and time without losing your balance. So a series of forward motions, pivoting motions, as I mentioned, circular motions, and that type of thing. All of this designed to get the person comfortable with their own mind, body, and how it applies into the martial art. So then from the basic movements, we take it into basic techniques. And the basic techniques are broken down in the teaching method as well, so that step by step person can learn how to move and understand these basic motions as a founding principle of a basic technique. So if I could, Elie. Hey. So for example, I reach my right side, reach my basic structure, and my partner gives me some energy in the form of a pull. So if he pulls me, initially, if he pulls me and I let him pull, it's a problem, right? So what I want to do is I want to take my structure and just redirect that pull. So I'm moving it into a different area, but I'm not necessarily fighting it. So it's just a relaxed motion, and I'm instantly impacting his body. And then I can allow him to continue to pull. And as he does so, I just move myself into a position of balance strength, and moving my structure, I can affect his body again, right? And similarly, if he's pushing, so a different type of energy, if I allow him to push and collapse my structure, I'm going to run into problems. Whereas if I focus, again, I can impact this, right? I can impact his body in such a way as to turn it into a basic technique. Right? So again, the concept is structure, balance, and minimal physical effort on my part, which is nice. I kind of like it. So as we progress through, there's different, obviously, techniques and forms and things like that. But the other thing that Aikido provides, which I really like, is it's a very traditional atmosphere. So a lot of great dances tonight with a lot of different traditional atmospheres. Aikido has its own. It takes everything, Japanese, cultural, that type of thing, and it's exactly like you'd find in Japan. I've actually been to the headquarters in Japan, and the form and the format is exactly the same, which is awesome. Just lets you kind of shut out the outside world for a little bit and focus on what you're trying to do, get a better understanding of your own mind, body, and how it works. And really that type of training is what develops your mind and your spirit and allows you to perform these type of techniques in a pressure environment, you know, in an enclosed dark space with lots of people around. So the idea, if you could, Elie, is if front strike. So here I'm in an okay position, but the problem is if he's stronger than me, he's going to come down on me, and it's going to be a problem. But again, if I've got a strong, focused mind body, I can find a space and time where I don't have to use a lot of effort to move him forward. So that's the idea. The same thing, I mean, any strike, any type of attack, it's the same idea. Moving into a position where he can just continue to go, right? He's giving me that energy and I'm letting him take it and continue on. So it's kind of fun. Especially when you're the guy that gets to talk. But so that's kind of the concept and the structure that we use in our style of Aikido to get people into I guess an apex point where you can start to become more fluid and that type of thing. I mean, there are some different, I guess, self-defense type applications to it. I mean, for example, if someone unwanted wants to put their arm around you, let's say, right? And I don't want this. I mean, there's also a study of pressure points where you can move them along, right? And these type of things. So there's different locks and controls. These type of things just allow you to kind of move. So it looks complicated, but it's a process, right? So, and then I guess it culminates in sort of a freestyle movement where I'm not following necessarily step-by-step motion anymore, but I'm just moving along. So I'm maybe offering, sorry, it's a little bit tricky. Again, just moving his body and taking what he's giving me.
Wow.
That's it. And I think that's it.